Hi everyone! Hi, I'm famous new media artist Jeremy Bailey here with Darsha Hewitt. Darsha, old friend of mine, Canadian. Are we friends? I'm not sure. I like to consider a friend, but I never know. I've got lots of frenemies. Anyway, I thought we thought it would be fun to interview Darsha because she, as you know, is one of the artists whose Facebook profiles were sold at Art Hack Day at Leap in Berlin in September, and she's going to lose her profile, or not lose it. She's going to temporarily transfer her profile to a buyer on Wednesday. And that's pretty exciting for her, but also probably pretty worrisome. So we're going to ask her a few questions about the experience, maybe uncover a few secrets, some tidbits, some fears, some anxieties, some untold pleasures. Who knows? So anyway, I'm going to let Darsha introduce herself. Darsha, hello, thank you so much for being here with us. Can you tell people a little bit about who you are? Why on earth are you so valuable?
Good question. So I'm an artist doing a lot of new media, digital art, sound art, build a lot of electronics. And why am I so valuable? Good question. I'm not too sure, but when I got asked to do to be part of the auction, I was really excited because I thought, hey, um, I like money because I like to buy shoes and build electronics. So if I have money, I can buy some shoes and maybe a nice new multimeter.
Oh, multimeter. So you work with electronics,
Yes.
and most of the artists that we have actually, they mostly work with Facebook. That's their media.
Yeah,
So,
and can I tell you, I was a little bit surprised. I mean, I came in, I'm kind of competitive, and I came in like being the lowest value amongst all these dudes, and clearly I'm much more handy than all of those guys are. Like I have way better soldering skills
mhm.
than those guys, all of them put together, and I could probably manage cables a lot more. So, I was like, to the person who bought me, they were really lucky because it's pretty cheap.
You also said guys, so you think maybe there's a little bit of sexism in the buying community?
I don't know if it's in the buying community. I think maybe it's
Among
just
collectors?
representation of the way things are in digital arts in general.
Well, I think that's terrible. So who convinced you to do this? Who twisted your arm?
I think it was the famous new media artist Jeremy
Oh
Bailey.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I know. Well, at the last minute, we were looking for some. We had lost a participant. We were looking for someone, and I thought to myself, who's the kindest person in the room? Who's the
That's
kindest person
right.
here? And I thought, oh, the only other Canadian. Besides
That's
myself, of course, I volunteered to sell myself.
I
So.
people think we're so nice and so funny. Hey.
Well, yeah, like after I said it, Olaf was also like, "Oh, of course, Darsha. She's Canadian. She's wonderful." Anyway, you're doing this for just one day. Of course, you're letting your profile you're leasing your profile for just one day. But how much do you think your whole life would be worth? Your profile for life. You could never use Facebook again. Frankly, I mean, you could invent a new network. I'm sure built on some sort of hardware platform that
That's
you
right.
design. But let us know how much would how much could I buy you for
For the
forever?
rest, so like starting from for
Starting from
forever.
Wednesday, if I had you forever. I think Olaf estimated your value at something like €1 million.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
Really? Just for your
Yeah,
Facebook profile?
yeah.
Well,
It's probably about what, €1 million for my Facebook profile.
you're outside of my price range
Sorry,
at
dude.
this time. Even a famous new media artist can't afford that. So
I
is
really
there?
like your horn.
Oh, thank you. This is actually a unicorn face I designed for my wife and myself, really, so that we could both sort of stay forever young, because we're
Oh,
newlyweds roughly. We've just had a year of marriage. And so actually my Facebook profile also got sold. And all of those intimate early moments of our relationship will be revealed. I'm not censoring anything, though I haven't told her that yet. So she's listening upstairs. uh, Anyway, I wanted to ask you what you were most excited about, or frankly least excited about. But both for me are usually simultaneous.
well, good question. I mean, I feel
I
a
did
little bit
precede you
bad
with
for the
these.
guy who bought my profile because it's mainly me talking to a lot of nerds about boring things.
Mm.
Um, but I'm a little bit.
Now, before this interview started, weren't you telling me that you had sort of a secret lover, a concubine?
Yeah, so maybe there might be some private pictures that aren't meant for other people to see.
Ooh, thank you, Darsha. That's
Yeah.
the that's the tease we're looking for. That's the meat,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
will.
yeah.
Okay, great. So have you made any preparations? Have you buried any of these secrets, or?
No, not at all. I mean, I feel like if I'm going to be receiving money for my Facebook profile for a day, I should just leave it all there, and then go outside and enjoy the nice weather and come back and see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's quite cathartic, actually. I think it's like a Zen principle should be, I'm okay
Mhm.
revealing these things. I'm okay giving up my digital life. Okay, did you tell your mom, I guess is a question, because I haven't told my mother yet, and she's quite active on Facebook, and I'm worried that I shouldn't have said
That's
that.
right.
Now, I'm giving ideas. We shouldn't be giving
Um,
ideas.
I haven't told my mom or my stepmom yet, but my stepmom probably wouldn't be surprised because she already tells me whenever I see her that I look like a movie star. So, for her, it's probably not a big surprise that, I sold my Facebook account for a day.
Well, you do look like a movie star. You're beautiful.
Thank
We can
you.
tell your mother-in-law to that I said that. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, tell your mother-in-law I said hi.
It's my stepmom. I'll tell her.
Oh
She'll,
yeah,
she'll feel really happy.
sorry, your
Yeah.
stepmom. Oh my God, that's so insensitive of me. Okay,
That's okay.
did you or if you could? Okay, this is my last question because I think we're blathering on a little bit. Not your fault. If you could buy anyone's profile, who would it be? And it doesn't have to be me.
I would. I'm friends with the person whose profile I would buy, and
Ooh,
his name is Forrest M. Mims, and
ooh.
he's an amateur scientist who wrote a bunch of books for Radio Shack back in the 80s and early 90s about electronics, and he's really smart, and I like his drawings, so it would kind of be like a little famous moment for me to have his profile.
Or so you think that it would just be nerdy conversations about Radio Shack, but it's probably all kinds of lascivious, sleazy banter between him and your
Yeah,
stepmother. Yeah, that's
which is
probably
exactly,
that's why
yeah.
you want to know, right?
That's right. I would be so happy for both of them if that happened.
That's fantastic. Okay, well, I just want to thank you, Darsha. I'm really excited for you, and for myself, I'm also worried about Wednesday. But I'm sure it's going to be great, and we're going to be much more famous for it.
We're going to be
So
so famous.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and congratulations to you and your wife. She looked really beautiful when she was wearing that mask too. I watched the video.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm always trying to cross promote. So anyway, I'll see you on the internet, and I
Okay,
guess on Wednesday I'll see who you become, and you'll get to see who I become. Okay,
sounds
great.
good.
That's this Wednesday. Woo, bye,
Yeah.
everyone. Love
Bye.
you.